Oceano God, Wade Blevins, Dawadon, Delegantino, Unole Dawadon, Galele Jagedo Kohig, Joe Skosakwu Hine, Delegia de lo Quaste. Kohig, Agay, Idigolia, na Kanohe Tlansky, Gisquogo, Nole, Idigolia, na. Tojua sequani nustanan kanohe atlansk. So welcome. This is Cherokee 3 here at RSU TV. My name is Wade Blevins, and I'm really glad to be here. Today is our 31st Cherokee lesson, and hopefully you're finding these lessons to be valuable. I know if you're finding, or if you started with Cherokee 1 and are kind of following us all the way through, I really kind of recommend that you go back through and find those videos of Cherokee 1 on YouTube, and you'll find that going through those old lessons, you'll be able to acquire a lot more. The current thinking on how language is acquired is that all languages are kind of acquired by the brain in a certain order, in a specific order, and that we cannot acquire certain structures, or we can't acquire certain patterns and things like that until we've acquired previous things. And so I deliberately organize these lessons in this way so that using conversational Cherokee and using, entire sentences and things like that, because regardless of where you are in your journey, hopefully you can find something that will be beneficial to you and that you can find helpful. So if you're a beginner and you're jumping in, you've come across this video or whatever with Cherokee 3, don't feel like you have to go all the way back. You will just be aware that probably what you're able to acquire is not as much as if you had gone all the way through. And if you're an intermediate learner, then I really recommend go back through those old lessons, and you're going to be surprised at the small little bits and pieces that you're going to get, particularly when we have the first language speaker guests on. You're going to find that whenever they talk Cherokee, you're going to be able to understand a lot more, you're going to be able to follow along a lot more, and it'll just start to kind of click for you. And that's how we've organized this set of videos. So come, idalena jalagi diwoni. Okay. So our reading selection today, of course, is one more time. This will be our last time looking at it. We're going to go over the nursery rhyme about the robin. I will read it through very slowly. Hopefully, since this is reading practice, you will read along with me. Okay? So try to read along as I read. I'll read really, really slowly. We'll read it entirely all the way through once. And then, since this is the last time we're going to look at this story, then I'm going to go back and I'm going to see how much of it you've kind of acquired, because I'm sure some of this vocabulary was new to you. Some of it was new to some of our speakers. So, because some of these words have fallen out of favor, we don't use them anymore. Words like shroud, and those kinds of things. But it was still comprehensible to our speakers. So, come, Idalena, Idigoli. Ga go, ji squo guo, u tla, ya, u dun ne, ji squaya. Gal jat, ale, ga tlid, ak tana, ji squo guo, ji la. Ga go, u go ha, u yo hu sa. A ya, u da ne, ta ge. Di jik tol, dak tana. Ji go ha, u yo hu sa. Ga go, gi ga, u ni ya ha. A ya, u da ne, a jat. U sti, u na wed, ak tana. Gi ga, a gi ni ya ha. Ga go, u tla sti, go tla ske sti. A ya, u da ne, do ga. Ast a le yag, ak tana. U tla sti, go tla ske sti. Ga go, ga ni sa ha. A sko skest. A ya, u da ne, u gu ku. Ko dest, ak tana. Ga sko skest, ga ni sa ha. Ga go, al jadon ha ski, ge se sti. A ya, u da ne, kog. Ju haged, go whale, ak tana. Jil jadon ha ski, ge se sti. Ga go, digo we liski, ge se sti. A ya, u da ne, noksi. Tla yul sik yigi. Digo we liski, ge se sti. Ga go, a skoni ski, ge ske sti. A ya, u da ne, gul di skoni hi. O sti nel, gi skoni. Gi skoni ski, ge se sti. Ga go, u yo hu sa. Gal do di. A tlo tline ge sti. A ya, u da ne, ta wood. Yul jadakwat, ye ge sti. U yo hu sa. Gal do di. Gi tlo tline ge sti. Ga go, dini no giski, ge se sti. A ya, u da ne, kalogwa. U wa idla. U wa idla. U kila sko. De gino gisti. Ga go, u halan. Ga no hyen he ste sti, ge se sti. A ya, u da ne, ju kano sten. E li, jin sa ne. U halan, Gino here he stay. Ni go da G square gala long e. Una le na he. Una donna te do di. No le. Employees diska. Halan tegane. Ayo tliwu G squogo ni galsti. Okay, so that's the end. Let's go back to the beginning and let's see how much of it we actually remember, okay? So, kato oost, G squogo. Kato oost, kato hyat, G squogo. Yonegigant. Kato hyat, G squogo, yonegigant. Robin. Katohyat G squayan. Katohyat G squayan. A sparrow. Katohyat octana. Octana means using. Katohyat Jilan. I killed him or her. I killed it. Katohyat Gagong. Or Gog. Who? Katohyat Aya. Me, myself. Katohyat Galjat. A bow. Galjat. Katohyat Udane. He said. Katohyat Gatlid. An arrow. Gatlid, arrow. Katohyat Ugo, huh? Katohyat Ugo, huh? He saw it. He or she saw it. Katohyat Uyohusa. He or she died, right? And we talked about that there's another word. Uyohusa is typically used for human beings, and anything else that can die, you use the word uliwo. And we've talked about that a couple of times. Gadohyat tunk. Tunk is a housefly. Gadohyat dijik tol. My eyes. Gadohyat giga. Blood. Giga. Blood. Giga. Gadohyat ajat. Fish. Kadohyat usti. Kadohyat usti. Little or small. Kadohyat unihyah. Unihyah. He or she caught something. He or she, like, caught it. Something liquid. Yeah, unihyah. Kadohyat unawed. 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 Unawed is a bowl. Unawed is a bowl. Kadohyat agniya. Kadohyat agniya. I caught it. I caught it. Kadohyat gotlanskesti. 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 He's going to make it. He's going to make it. Kadohyat tok. Kadohyat tok is a June bug. And remember, we talked about it can either be the brown one or it can be that green June bug. It can be either one. Kadohyat utlast. Utlast. Utlasti. That's a covering, right? Otherwise, or in this case, it would be a shroud. But utlast means something that covers something. Kadohyat yug. Kadohyat yug. Yug is a needle, or it can be a fork, or it can be like an ice pick, or an awl, or a nail, something that is used to pierce or to puncture. Kadohyat ost. Ost. Thread. Kadohyat kodest. Kadohyat kodest. Kodest is a spade or a shovel. Kodest, a spade or a shovel. Kadohyat ganisaha. Kadohyat ganisaha. Ganisaha is the grave. Ganisaha. Kadohyat gaskoskest. 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 I'll dig it. I'm going to dig it. Kadohyat uguk. Uguk. As an owl. Kadohyat askoskest. Askoskest. Askoskest is he or she is going to dig it. Askoskest. He or she's going to dig it. Kadohyat alchadohaski. 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 That's a preacher, right? Geisest. Kadohyat geisest. Kadohyat geisest means it's going to be that way. Kadohyat juhaged go whale. Juhaged go whale. Juhaged go whale is the Bible. Kadohyat kog. Kog. A crow. Kadohyat jiljadohusk. Jiljadohusk means I'm the preacher. Jiljadohusk. I'm the preacher. Kadohyat noksi. 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 It's a meadowlark in this case. What else can it mean? It can also mean a star, right? It can mean a star or a meadowlark. Tlayul sikik. Kadohyak tlayul sikik. Tlayul sikik. It's not dark. Okay, if it's not dark. If it's not dark. Digoweliski. Kadohyak digoweliski is a writer or a secretary or a clerk. Gadohyat Askoniski. Askoniski. Askoniski is the mourner, somebody who mourns. Gadohyat Guldiskoni. Guldiskoni. That's a dove. And literally it means he's mourning for acorns, like he's crying out for acorns. Gadohyat Ostinel. Ostinel. Ostinel, that's my partner, the one that lives with me, my husband. That's what Ostinel. It can also be a roommate. Ostinel. Giskoni. 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 I'm crying, I'm mourning. Gadohyat uyohusa galtoti. Uyohusa galatoti. That's the casket. Tawod. Gadohyat tawod. Is a hawk. Right? Yuljudakwat. Yuljudakwat yagesti. Yuljudakwat yagesti. If it's not all night. Right? Yuljudakwat yagesti. Gadohyat atlotline gesti. Atlotline gesti. That means he's going to carry it on his shoulder. Atlotline gesti. He's going to carry it on his shoulder. Right? And chitlotline gesti. I'm going to carry it on my shoulder. Chitlotline gesti. Gadohyat Dini no giski. Dini no giski. Dini no giski. That's the singer. The singer. Kalogwa. Kalogwa. Gadohyat kalogwa. That's a thrush. Kalogwa. Gadohyat uwaitla. 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 That's a bush. Ukilansko. Ukilansko. It's like he's perched in a bush, or he's perching in a bush, or he's, up on a branch somewhere. Ukilansko. Remember, we've talked about that word ukitla, and also the word ukilud. right? And they're related to each other. To be perched up on something or to be riding something ukilid. Dejinogiski. Dejinogisti. Dejinogisti. I'm singing. I'm going to sing, okay? Gedohjat jukanosteen. Gedohjat jukanosteen. Jukanosteen. It's a bull, right? Let's see. Oh, what about Gedohjat uhalun? Uhalun. Uhalun. That's a bell. Uhalun. Gedohjat junohjah stesti. Junohjah stesti. Junohjah stesti. That means I'm going to ring it. I'm going to ring it. Junohjah stesti. Gedohjat jinsane. 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 That's like, I pulled it. I pulled it. Jinsane. Meaning the rope, right? Gedohjat jisqua. Jisqua. Birds. Galaloi. 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 Galalon, the sky. Galaloi, kind of in the sky. Okay? Untergane. 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 They heard it. Untergane. They heard it. Let's see. I think that'll do us, okay? So hopefully most of those words made sense to you. If not, don't worry about it. We all acquire at different rates. We're all at different places in our acquisition journey. The more you do, the better you get at it. You know, just keep at it and just keep listening and keep going through it, and hopefully when you're ready to acquire those words, they'll be there, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and move on to Tojuwa Sequenid. So we'll read through this together. We'll read it kind of slow, okay? Hiolegis hia askai ayetli chikadog. Hiolegis hia askai ayetli chikadog. Nioli gun yik Redbird Smith do don't eh. Nioli gun yik Redbird Smith do don't eh. Tojuwa sequenid do don't eh. Jalakika di. Tojuwa sequenid do don't eh. Jalakika di. Sinta o jali he lega hi ina ju sked askai. Sinta o jali he lega hi ina ju sked askai. Sawu iya gayel Chanel skoit sko hig skohi u dane toju wa sequanid. Sagu iyagayel Chanel skoit sko hig skohi u dane toju wa sequanid. Kojik juye kojik kuye goni sonne la dusine ojali heli gon udeti yiska klaskino do yoganto do udeti yiska. Kojik kuye goni sonne la dusine ojali heli gon udeti yiska klaskino do yoganto do udeti yiska. Toju wasiquanid udeti yiska inulstan ani katuwagi ani yawiya gatiyo anegon. Toju wasiquanid udeti yiska inulstan ani katuwagi ani yawiya gatiyo anegon. Gadoke toju wasiquanid ulskedjik. Gadoke toju wasiquanid ulskedjik. Or ulskedjiki. Gadoke toju wasiquanid ulskedjiki. Tojuwa udod pigsmith du doe. Siquanid jalagi ganti du doe. Only Smith duni ani yoneg du no. Let me try that one again. Only Smith ani yoneg du no. Ase gotlan na erski jagese justi. Ase gotlan na erski jagese justi. Tojuwa uji Lizzie Hildebrand du doe. Ijul achalaki ale ade jagese. Jalagi uweti di stosk dalustane Lizzie udod. Jalagi uweti di stoski dalustane ha Lizzie udod. Ijul jukayelige uweti jalagi nanda neha dunohiyu ne. Ijul jukayelige uweti jalagi nanda neha dunohiyu ne. Dunohiyu ne. Di dana whisky gese udod. Di dana whisky gese udod. Nudenas tojuwa ani gayelike dinina whisky unino sele siquanid tojuwa didatinehi nidagalstanisa. Okay, nidagalstanisa. Klaskin, he hesti nigalstana. He hesti nigalstana. Okay, let's try that again. We'll read through it really slow. This is one of the harder ones to me. Nu de ne si to ju hua. Ani ga yelike dini na whiskey. Uni no se le. Si quanid to ju hua. Di da ti nehi. Ni da galstanisa. Klaskin. Hie hesti. Ni galstana. Okay. Okay, New Day na said Tochua when he was born. Ani gayelike dini na whiskey. Uni no se le siquani tojuhua di da tinehi ni da galstanisa. Plaskin he hesti ni galstana. Siquanid unasa agusa sam tojuwa udehyoti. Siquanid unasa agusa sam tojuwa udehyoti. Anoji ayanwi ya gese agusa sam. Anoji ayanwi ya gese agusa sam. Nulstanana ale uweti unino he tlun ani jalagi ani gusa ale ani nochi dak tahe agusa sam. Nulstanana ale uweti uno he tlun ani jalagi ani gusa ale ani nochi dak tahe agusa sam. Ost adelo kwaski ge he tojuhua. Udanto ale ton gawoniski ge ha. Duyukta nole jiyukta ge he. Osta adelo kwaski ge he tojuhua. He was a good student. Udanto, he was nice, friendly, big-hearted. Ale tokamoniski ge ha. He was he was soft-spoken. Duyukta nole jiyukta gehe. He was honest. He was straightforward and honest. This duyukta. Let's spend just a couple of minutes. If you're involved in Cherokee religious life, particularly at the ceremonial grounds, but also you hear it sometimes at Junilauste, at church as well. They talk about this word duyukta. Okay, it means the right way or the true path. In kind of red or kind of in Pan Indian terms, We would call that the red road, right? You know, sometimes you'll hear people talk about, oh, they walk on the red road or whatever. For us, we call that, in English, we call that the white path. And it's kind of, you know, it's the path of peace, the path of right action. And that's why we call it duyukta. Duyukta, that's the right way to go, duyukta. Okay? The straight and narrow, you know. And so you'll hear this word used in that context. You'll hear it used talking about walking that white road. Like if you've ever gone to Gatillo and been there, when they do the sermons, when they do their talks, a lot of times you'll hear them talk about, you know, duyukta. Okay, that means the right way or the right path. Okay? All right. Sagu iyagayil tanel skoit skut sonel skon tojuwa ani kaduwa gi ajista nigesta skaduki dida tini dohi gehen. Sagu iyagayil tanel skoit skut sonel skon tojuwa ani kaduwa gi ajista nigesta skaduki. Dida tini dohi gehen. Okay, he was the leader of the Illinois district Catuas by 1890, I believe. Let's see how close we were. Yes. Okay. Nahi yu jage sanjalagi neha an aya tohi gehe. Oh, okay. Nahi yu jage sanjalagi neha aya tohi gehe. Okay. So at that time, nahi yu jage, at that time, talagi neha, where the Cherokees lived, aya tohi gehe. There were issues, there were problems, right? Aya tohi, Une gujit nandane, okay? Une gujit nandane, we talked about that word une gujit, right? This is the word for outlawry, right? Une gujit can mean mean, or it can be a word for an outlaw. And then nandane, the things that they do, okay? Une gujit nandane. Talagi ayetli udigaleyo gesa. Okay? And we talked about that. Talagi ayetli udigaleyo gesa. Udigaleyo, that's, they were scattered here and there, right? They were scattered out. And that was the to us, that was the best way to talk about, you know, being disorganized. That created the best picture. Udigaleyo gesa. Or you could say gesa, either way, gesa. Talagi ayetli udigaleyo gesa. Okay? Don kliha, unalena, undalena, undatliga. Okay? So let's, I believe this is new. So Don Kliha, they were fighting. un le na, they started. So they started to fight. Dan tli ha un le na, they started to fight. Un da lena, different. Un da tliga, un da tliga, un da tliga. Those are groups, okay, groups of people. Un da tliga. So let's read through this again. Let's go through it slow. We've just got a few minutes left. So, Don Clee, huh? Una lena, huh? Un lena, huh? Una da lena, un da lena. Okay? Una da tliga. So there's a lot of words in here that it's kind of a tongue twister in a way, because there are a lot of words that are related here, because we have this na in the second sound of every single one of these, right? Don tli ha un le na he, una da le na, un da tliga. Okay, so Don tli, huh? They fought. Un le na, huh? They started. Un da lena, different ones. Una da tliga, groups. Okay, una da tliga. All right, so that does bring us to just about the ending for this class. Hopefully you found it helpful. I know it seems like I throw a lot at you, but surely by now you've noticed that I repeat a lot. We go over it week by week by week by week. We review quite a bit, because I'm very firm in the belief that the more you hear it, the more it's going to make sense to you. The more it's going to get into your brain and get stuck there, and it's going to rattle around, and then you're going to sleep on it, and it may not be immediately accessible to you, but it's in there, and you just got to give it time to mature in your brain. So anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed and gotten benefit out of this class and gotten something of use. From all of us here at RSU TV and Cherokee Nation, I just want to say wadon. Thank you very much for being here. Don dago ha'i.